855-FAN-BRAG. FANBRAG. Now back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Hello, friends, and welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show, home of positive business talk. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. I used to be able to ask the question and know the answer beforehand.
Why would you ask a question you already knew the answer to?
Because it's a rhetorical question, and that's Shakespeare did it.
Okay.
And he was smart.
And that's why you did it,
and he
too?
had hair.
Because of Shakespeare?
Correct. So,
okay,
here we go.
Why not?
Who owns the world?
Who owns the world?
Yeah.
Like, you're talking like Atlas on Atlas's shoulders. Like, what are you talking about here?
From a business perspective, who owns the world? The
girls.
Drop the mic. You win. You absolutely win. I got nothing for that. Well, aside from girls, I would have said always Google. Oh, the Google. The almighty Google. But Jeff Bezos and his bookstore are making a run for it.
I actually had a nice conversation with somebody today about, nice conversation, it's relative, right? But about how Amazon has, I don't know about you, like, you saw the people like doing all the postal pickups off of people's porches, porches,
sure.
Porch pirates, whatever that was. How many times a week does Amazon deliver something to your house? Now, with a family of 5, it's often. Let me just say that.
With
right?
Angel as a shopper mom.
No. This is not mama. This is not mama's stuff.
Okay.
Right? Everybody's got a phone. Everybody's got their little smart click. Oh, you know what? I need a new cord for my thing. Look at it. Oh,
Do you
it's on my way.
have a smart click in your in your home?
Don't you? Sorry. So anyways, Amazon, we just had Colleen DeBase on, and she's talking about, do you remember when Amazon was a bookstore?
Right.
And now it's an everything store. And it's kind of, it is. They just make it so flippin' easy, right? Like, it's a click. It's I like it. You've got it. I want it. You'll ship it for free. And it is the easiest thing in the world. I sit on the board for a local charity, Bridge of Hope.
Yeah.
And we were talking about when we send out our newsletters, and there's a button on there if you want to donate and add a donation. I'm like, okay, so how easy is it for people to add the donation? Because if it's not easy and it's too many clicks, we won't do it, because Amazon has spoiled the heck out of us. Because it's a click and I'm done and I've got it. Now, nice thing too about Amazon.
Yeah.
Angel, do you want this, the purchase of this to benefit Bridge of Hope? Because they're my charity of choice.
Right.
Yes, I do.
Yes,
Thank you very much. And they make it, they're just so amazing.
And
they're so
other
amazing.
philanthropist-minded donors, purchased these are the 6 items. Would you like to buy those?
Would you
too?
like to buy those too? Right. And as a charity, as a fundraiser, or, a charity who, your main goal is fundraising throughout the entire year. We have to get really creative and leverage all sorts of different opportunities to bring in funds, that more than just asking people for a check.
Right.
And so making it super simple. And so thank goodness for Amazon. But let's talk a little bit. Let's go back to Google.
To Google.
Because what Google does for their employees in helping them establish their goals is pretty intense.
Okay.
Just to say, Michael Schneider, he's a human capital specialist with Welltower, and he thinks that a lot of times that setting goals, the whole exercise of setting goals, can be daunting and frankly feel like a big waste of time. And we all know that it's not a big fat waste of time.
Sure.
It can feel daunting, but setting goals is critical, right? It gives us our direction, helps us focus, prioritize. Hello, what do we say yes to? What do we say no to? And how do we know when we've hit where we are is where we are, right? We'll just let the wind blow us and it's all good. So Google actually sets their employees up using, instead of SMART goals.
Those SMART goals are those specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound.
Right? They do something just a little different.
Okay.
And it's 2 pieces.
All right.
Objectives.
Yes.
And key results.
Oh.
Now, results, I think, is the word of 2018. not the marketing trend of 2018, but the word of 2018.
It is because people are just frustrated spinning their wheels. They want results. So instead of SMART goals, these are OKRs.
OKRs, objectives and key results. Objectives, that's the big picture. They answer the questions, where do we want to go and what do we want to do? They also are where Google encourages its employees to stretch themselves, to be ambitious. If you don't get nervous or feel a little uncomfortable after setting a goal, then here's the key. You haven't reached high enough.
If a goal doesn't challenge you, then it won't change you.
Ooh, I love that.
Right. So here's a few things you're going to notice if you get your goal correct. A statement is action-oriented. It connects the organization's bigger picture of attracting, hiring, and retaining top talent, and it conveys a lofty endpoint, which is what Google refers to as the moonshot, right? A lofty endpoint, shoot for the moon. Let's go. And so, you got to push for new achievements and stretch yourself.
I'm tweeting if a goal doesn't challenge you,
then it won't change you.
Well,
that's a quote to Michael Schneider.
Thank you, Michael Schneider.
Absolutely. All right, so that's the objective side of things. And again, if you consider making objectives visible to the entire organization, you might realize a greater buy-in on that, right? Google includes everyone's goals on their own internal directory. We're in support of this idea as well. Sure that by being transparent, teams uncover synergistic objectives that lead to increased collaboration. And second of all, don't stop at the individual level. You really want to take this company-wide. Team OKRs define priorities for the team, not just a collection of individuals with their own OKRs.
Yeah, and I think a lot of times as individual departments, right, we might have our own objectives and key results because this is what we're in charge of. This is the group we're in charge of, or this is the goals. But how does that fit together under that umbrella? How do these mesh together? And so in your office, even though we might not all be on the same, we might not have the same work objectives, but overall key objectives, key results to the company should all start to really blend together.
Absolutely. Measurable milestones are defined as evidence of completion. They should be credible and easily attainable. Now keep in mind, easily obtainable, your key results should be easily obtainable. Your objectives should shoot for the moon.
It's kind of like writing a mission statement and a vision statement. Right? Mission and vision.
Mission and vision. Yep.
Right? And your mission, I mean, it's just this.
The vision is the dream.
The vision is the big giant, right? Like, where are we going? What do we want to do? What's the legacy?
And the mission is how we get there.
How do we get there?
Yeah, that's exactly right. And if you think about, these key results in the OKRs, right? The objectives and key results. You can do this over and over and over again. It's simple, lather, rinse, repeat. And I think our statement when we say that in the world of experience pros, sales, even though we teach you how to accelerate your business growth, sales is not the objective. It's the unavoidable response or result of being the person, that people know, like, and trust. It's that influencer effect. So the key results, sales, easy. When you go for the objective, become an influencer.
Yeah, I chatted with somebody yesterday who works for a brand new company who has some really awesome software for tracking and measuring your activity. And it's kind of like that, Eric. The end result is sales, but they don't start there. What are all the daily consistent activities that they can do? And every day you move the needle a little forward. You keep doing these activities. The end result is the sale, is the higher revenue. It is increased customers. But when you start with, I just want to make more money today. Okay. But so what are you doing every single day on a consistent basis? Kind of just tackling that, just one step at a time, one rotation, and you keep rotating, you keep pushing that button, you keep moving it forward every single day. And that consistent activity, you're going to receive the result at the end.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But most of us are so inconsistent and scattered with the activity that we put in that the results don't come. regularly.
And then clearly it's somebody else's fault.
Of course.
Right? Mm-hmm. All right, gang, don't go anywhere. More positive business talk right after these messages. Great conversation. Thanks to Michael Schneider for his thoughts on how to achieve those high objectives and key results. Back after these messages, this is the Experience Pros Radio Network.